Was not pretty, but they still got the dub. They still got the dub though. 4-0. 4-0. First time since 2020. I like it. Let's get into it. What's going on, y'all? TK here, back with TK's commentaries, talking about the Bills and Saints game as the Bills move to 4-0 on the season, defeating the New Orleans Saints 31-19. And despite it being a 12-point margin of victory, this game was a lot closer. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Grinding over here on YouTube. Let's get into it. Run defense, still a problem. The Bills gave up 189 rushing yards as a team, averaging 5.6 yards per carry. Kamara had 70, Miller had 65, Rattler had 49, and Shaheed had 5. Yes, Bills defense was without Ed Oliver and Matt Milano, but you still can't allow that, especially to the Saints. Although the passing attack, Rattler only had 126 yards passing to go along with 1 touchdown, but was sacked 3 times, and Buffalo got the turnover with Cole Bishop making a phenomenal grab for his first career interception. And speaking of milestones, both Cole Bishop and Jonas Sanker got their first career interceptions. James Cook, with a rushing touchdown today, has scored at least 1 rushing touchdown in 8 straight games, which is a franchise record. And to top it all off, Coach McDermott, his 90th win, fastest since George Seifert to reach 90. Still early in the season. He could potentially hit 100 in this season. Will that happen? Remains to be seen. Let's just say the defense and the offense is going to have to play a heck of a lot better for that to happen. With the exception of a few drives, the offensive line was shaky. They were without Spencer Brown, who had a calf injury, and he was clearly missed, as Torrance did give up. Osiris Torrance, who is usually pretty well good, did give up a sack. Allen did throw his first pick of the season, but had 254 total yards, 3 total touchdowns, and the 1 interception. As I mentioned, James Cook, who had a rushing touchdown, also logged his 3rd straight 100-yard game. Let James Cook, he had 135 total yards and the 1 lone touchdown for him. Khalil Shakir, that man has just a balance, a center of gravity like I've never seen. He was able to rip off a 43-yarder to open up the scoring. And realistically, after the first 2 drives, Buffalo's offense it was definitely some touch-and-go moments. The Saints defense really set in. The rush definitely got to him. They have 4 pass defendant and 7 QB hits, definitely putting some pressure on him. On Allen was the Saints defense that also led to the 1 interception that they have. Buffalo shut down their passing game, as I had mentioned. They had 3 sacks as well, with AJ Epinesa, Daquan Jones, and Joey Bosa doing the work there. The one thing that they have to clear up, the penalties. Undisciplined play. They had 55 total penalty yards, which, if you break down the average being that they were flagged 11 times, 55 yards is not terrible. That's an average of 5 per, but you got to clean that up. Had it been against a better opponent, like a Kansas City, a Baltimore Ravens, etc., a Philadelphia Eagles, just to name a few, they might not have won this game based off the way that the offense was hit or miss. Sometimes the defense showed up but then started to get tired, and all the undisciplined penalties. There was a scary moment, which Josh Allen said, "We got a team of sickos." And by God, they stuck to that. Cameron Johnston on a punt took a massive shot it was nasty. Goes under the blue tent, comes out with a knee brace on, and proceeds to go out and hold for one of Prater's field goals. Oof, crazy. Overall, this was a potential trap game, and the next 3 games are kind of the same way. On paper and by Vegas, Buffalo should beat them. The next 3 teams being the Patriots, Falcons, and Panthers, with a bye week sprinkled in there. So on paper, Buffalo should win those games. This is the NFL. Anything can happen. I hope they don't overlook them I think they might have underestimated New Orleans a little today, and they can't do that. They cannot do that going forward. Because had it been any better team, I think Buffalo might have actually lost this game. Those are just my thoughts. Buffalo is 4-0 on the season. Hopefully they can rebound, clean up the penalties, get back to playing their style of football. They face the Patriots on Sunday Night Football, and I will catch y'all after next week's game. Go Bills.